What's happening, what's happening, what's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy Beehive Radio Shouty, and stepping in the building, I got a guy that is a hip-hop historian, a hip-hop hoarder. They call him NuFace, okay? Some folks call him NuFaceopedia in this thing. NuFace, what's good with it, boss?
Man, I'm happy to be here, bro. Like, it's an honor and a privilege, man. Like I said, I watch your content. I'm a fan.
Thank you.
And it's just an honor to get the invite, you know what I'm saying? Because
well, Face, you've been putting it down for so long and you got so much good material and just information and the stuff that you bring to the culture. It was imperative that I had you come in here and just really explain what the hell is really going on in hip-hop from back to the future with it, man. And then your part that you played in documenting a lot of the stuff that's going on. Mm-hmm. Take me to day one when you realized that, hey, man, I got to document this thing that I love called hip-hop.
It started with a trip to the mall. Born and raised in Detroit. What up, though? You see it on the sleeve, 313. Mm-hmm. It started with a trip to the mall. My father and my cousin took me to the mall and bought us Adidas suits. Black with the 3 red stripes.
Yes, sir.
With the shell toe Adidas to match. And the shirt. In my eyes, man, OG dad, you could have did that and been done.
Yeah.
That's fatherhood a year.
Exactly.
And we proceeded to go to Joe Louis Arena. And we walk in, I see crowds of people. I don't know what I'm in for. I don't know what's going on. I see young kids. I see family. I see just energy and excitement. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, you're going to be seated right here. I sit down, see 3 white boys on stage. No sleep till Brooklyn. No. Okay, they eventually become the Beastie Boys. Next act, a gentleman come out, sit on the boombox. It's just him, the boombox, and the DJ, LL Cool J.
My God.
Then we get to the grand finale. You got Run DMC. Mm-hmm. And they do they joints. And of course, I don't kind of know the songs. I'm just watching the people. But when they was like, anybody got Adidas? Put your joints up in the air. And I'm like, oh, wait. Oh, shit. I'm with y'all. Yeah, I'm with y'all. Okay, this is what this is about.
Exactly.
Oh, this is hip-hop. This is hip-hop. So that experience alone, like, you know, because before that, I'm comic books, basketball cards, kid shit.
Yeah.
But that was the light switch.
Exactly.
That was the hip-hop life switch when my life changed. Was like, okay, one, thanks to my dad for creating that moment, that fatherhood moment. So that one taught me to create moments with my kid. But also, yo, this hip-hop is big. And to not meet, I wasn't the only one holding up my Adidas. So that showed me impact and culture. And it wasn't only just black folks.
Come on.
And I'm in the metro city, Detroit. So I'm like, what's going on? Like, this the circus? Like, or I don't know until I see you rap. Now I'm leaving and my cousin, you know, he rap tapes and everybody. So I'm like, okay, I just start going to the rap stores every like Tuesday. And I just been known to like collect music. And I was the one out making mixtapes in high school and the first one in elementary school with the tape. So I like, one moment is when the Chronic came out.
Yeah.
Took that to school. I was like the coolest kid in class because everybody, you know, that was the moment when you like, who in the credits, bro?
That's right.
Dre,
That's right.
Suge, Daz on it. Like, we passing this around in school.
Exactly.
Teachers like, what's going on over here? You know, we hiding this
Exactly.
shit, but it was a moment because that's purple tape. Like, you know, Raekwon.
Yeah.
Like, it's stories like those where I just remember being the first one with them and showing the whole neighborhood, the school, because they probably didn't want to buy it or, you know, they wait. You know, some people just like, I'm going to dub it, you know.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, I got to read the credits. I got to draw the doggy style cover. I want to draw it. I want to open it up. I want to see where did they record at. Who is these people? You know what I'm saying? So that's where it really started at.
So talk to me, NuFace, when you fast forward this thing though, man, because see, it was cute when you started collecting and just being a fan, but then you started finding yourself in the same rooms with these people.
Yeah.
Talk about that transition from when you went from fan to documentarian, historian, fact checker.
So I just give an example of like, I mean, some kids may not know this, but there used to be a thing called album releases. Tower Records used to be across the street at Lenox Mall. There used to be a time when if an album came out, they would drop it at 12 midnight. You had the opportunity to go there on Monday at 12 midnight, wait in line, and sometimes the artist would come. I was doing that every time. I don't even know how I knew. Maybe radio stations, you know, shout out, I would listen and they'd be like, yo, Jermaine Dupri's album coming out, 1472, we're gonna be at Tower Records. So I remember waiting in line and him, the Brat, you know, OutKast pulled up. So those type of things. Every album release party So it was that where you can get album signing, and then, you know, Visions or Compound, they would do album release parties. So I would be at these parties waiting in line, and just, I wasn't even getting nothing autographed. I was taking the billboard, you know, the things off the street signs. Like, I was taking that home, but I wasn't even into the collecting. I was just there. But being there, you create these relationships, because then like, oh, you again. You again. And it wasn't even just the artist. It would be like the artist manager, the road manager, the secretary, the security. Like, I was building relationships with them. Yeah. So then it transitioned into, you know, one example, I remember like T.I. alone went out because I was making clothes. So I was giving clothes to comedians and rappers and just trying to get seen. And I just remember being in the club and I was talking to Tip, but you know, he's moving through the club. He ain't got time. So I was like, okay, let me think of a better way. Let me forge relationships with everybody else. Yeah. Because I know who's behind it. So my networking skills, like, yeah, let me do it that way, to now everybody in the room know me except the artist. Yeah. Like, oh, okay. So he's good. He's a friend of ours. You know, like the mafia say.
I totally understand.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's where it kind of transitioned from that moment to like where I'm coming with love. And then when this came, it was like love and respect, man. Yeah. With those album release parties, I was pulling up and just autograph. I wasn't even doing nothing extra. Sign it, wait my turn, gone.
Now, you just kind of slick talked about the selling of clothes, and now you fast forward to a partnership with Starter. Break that down to me.
So Detroit, I don't know about other cities, but Detroit, man, you know, starter coats was the thing. Shout out to Tom.
We had them starters down here too.
It was about that. Your team, you know, because again, hip hop. You see 2 Live Crew on that album cover with the Miami Hurricane jackets. You seen Tupac with that Georgetown Hoya coat. Brenda's Got a Baby. You seen these hip hop moments where they was wearing this, and that was the thing in Detroit. I seen people get threw off the Bobolo boat for them. I seen people get robbed for their starter coats. So I wanted them, but you know, my family, like, it was kind of dangerous. But I had to have it, bro. I had to have it. So I was supporting it already. So when, you know, shout out to Ty Hopkins, when he seen what I'm doing here in Atlanta, he made that connection, like, yo, who should we get this product to? You know, NuFace, let's make some things happen. So I reached out, made sure 2 Chainz got one, made sure Tip got one, got it in the video with Lil Baby, 34 million views for that video. You know what I'm saying? Fabo walking around with his joint, you know, and he think that's the good luck charm. That's why the Hawks is ready right now in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Come on.
You know, we repping our team. So that partnership like that is natural because I was a fan first, and that's really how all this started first. I was a fan of the person first. Yeah. And then it comes into autographing and in these museums, and can you pull up and do a show, and can you do a drop for me? But now it's like, yo, whatever he need, because this is the culture.
When you speak of museums, Nustalgia, lines wrapped around the corner, people going crazy over all of this stuff that you had to offer. Talk to me about what it was like putting your collection up for everybody to see, man. And when we get another one in the A.
Okay, man. And I'll say shout out again to Tip and the Trap Music Museum. Maya Bailey reached out to me, and a couple other people said, this is what's going on over here. We know you got something. We know it's no way that this can kind of go down without you. So can you go in your collection? And I did just that. I'm like, oh, Trap, that's easy, because, you know, all right, you know, Tip, Gucci, Jeezy, you know, that's all that. And I made sure to get women in there. Shout out to Gangsta Boo, Trina, Mia X, all those. And then I pulled up onto Trap Music with a trunk full of shit, like, here's your, whatever, you take what you want. Yeah. And T.I. looking at stuff like he probably never remembered, and like, oh yeah, you been that face. Yeah. You been that face, and that moment like that solidified why I do this. Yeah. And so now, you know, with the Trap Music Museum, they got a collection still up in there. You go see them, but it was just that alone, like seeing that there's an appreciation and there's a value in it. So then I thought to myself, how can I make this happen here? And the light bulb went off when Virgil Abloh, Off-White, did a show at the High Museum. And I seen a black man on that High Museum wall right there on Peachtree as you drive. Yeah. So I was like, okay, it's possible. You know, the reach is closer. So the stars aligned, and I got a call from my guy AW, like, we got a location. So then we just went to balls rolling, but I didn't want it to just be my collection. I'm like, this Atlanta. I got to call Camp. I got to call Jelly. I got to call the Dungeon Family. I got to call Gip. Yeah. I got to call Translee. I got to call Killer Mike. Let's what y'all got too. Exactly. And let me call some artist friends. put some art on the wall because y'all can make some money. Let me use my platform to help the culture.
Exactly.
That's what I'm about. I'm a do me regardless.
That's right.
Like you said, lines around the door. That was doing in the pandemic. People were still showing up. Thank God. You know what I'm saying? That's support.
Come on.
That's support. I was giving tours to children.
Yeah.
You know, and this was a bank. This was an old bank that in 1911 they didn't allow black folks to even bank there or use the ball. So I turned it around and filled it with the blackest culture in our genre.
Exactly.
So that. We making history. I was thinking I'm documenting history, but now I'm just transforming, like you said, transitioning and making the history.
Exactly.
Myself, so that's where we at with that.
So now, NuFace, I got to go all over the place with these questions on you. Who was it that you collected that when you met them, you wanted to slap them? Or and I wouldn't say slap them, but you know, somebody that kind of shocked you. You was like, I love you, man. And you like, wait a minute, I don't like you no more.
Here's the story, and great question. Okay, so I'm in Art Basel, which is in Miami.
Yeah.
Swiss Beats has a show called No Commission. So I knew he had a show. I saw DMX had a show. I saw Jonathan Mannion has a show. He's a photographer who shot the Blueprint, Jay-Z's cover, DMX cover. He shot this cover right here. Yeah. So I go into a spot. I see Jonathan Mannion, the guy who shot this album cover. Yeah. I got this autograph right here. This is his autograph. It's hard. Blessings and represent Jonathan Mannion. Yeah. Go right across the street. See Swiss Beats. I just saw Jonathan Mannion right across the street. He blessed it. Oh, he's here? Yeah, okay. Swiss Beats. He signs it. I'm like, oh man, this Holy Trinity shit right here. All I need is X. Yeah. All I need is X. I leave, grab something to eat. As I'm walking, DMX comes with the security brigades, entourage and everything, and I got my marker in hand, and I'm patiently waiting. He's talking to people, waiting. Got the marker in hand. Security's doing this, and then I always. Security always gonna do that. I'm ready for that. But I make sure the artists see that in the marker. Yeah. You know what it is. Exactly. Yo, can I get an autograph? I don't do autographs, dog. I said, damn. I said, much love though, man. I'll see you tonight at your show. But again, it's not no love lost, but shit happened. I don't know what went on that day. Yeah. I don't know what was going on because he does do autographs. Because when he came to Masquerade, I got something else signed. I didn't bring this. Yeah. You know, but again, that's I wouldn't want to slap him, but that's one of the moments. Like I don't always win. Yeah, exactly. You know, I feel you. I got a lot of wins, but I sometimes it don't happen, and it don't be meant to be. And sometimes like you take the Verzuz. I was at Magic City. I had all my Gucci and Jeezy joints. I had the magazines, the Ozones, the Source, the Double, and I'm right behind Gucci. Yeah. And KlC and Larry Jackson from Apple and Al Nuke. What up, though? Yeah. And I'm in there, and I had the opportunity to pull the Jeezy, but sometimes it's the moment happening, and I don't even want to be. I don't want to take over the moment because I'm happy to be here. Yeah, I feel that. Some people pull out, and then it's like, oh, who is what's? Or I've heard Envy talk about pulling something out his bag, and Nas was one almost like, yo, what's exactly. So I'm very careful about my life first of all, and respecting my artist space because again, I'm a man. Come on. I mean, yeah, you don't do autographs, but long as it's never got disrespectful. Exactly. And I thank God I've heard a lot of people say never meet your idols, but I never had that predicament. That's dope. It's always been great. Gucci, Jeezy versus NuFace was there. What the hell did you see? Moment. I seen one that the numbers of the views was the highest any of them were, and the shit didn't even start yet. I'm in the parking lot. I'm one in the parking lot. Don't know if I'm getting in yet. Yeah. I'm just like, yo, I'm here with magazine full of shit. I got a case of Red Bull in case I gotta act like I'm a Red Bull representative and I'm just gonna carry something in and they're gonna let me walk in. And then I'm like, okay. So I'm just following the flow. I see the Bentleys, I see the trucks, the Rolls Royces pull up. Okay, there's Jeezy. I know a couple people in that circle. I'm holding magazines out just in case, and I'm getting love, and oh shit, NuFace, but I'm still like, how I'm getting in this joint. Exactly. And I see it's a tent for COVID test. So I'm like, okay, so COVID test. Okay, so now I got a COVID test. Cool, I'm with that. All right, now I got to make sure I'm on the list.
Yeah.
So I'm walking, I'm looking, checking the scene, I'm seeing names on the list too. Yo, I'm so and so. Oh, okay, you're right here, so go and take your test.
Yeah.
I'm in this thing, but I never even do that until I'm fully in that
Exactly.
thing. But then I did that because they had to wait for Gucci to get his test, Jeezy to get his test, and then I went in there, and then it was tense because it weird to me because they like you got to kind of pick your side.
Damn.
Like it wasn't like go in and you go wherever.
Yeah.
So I went through the back door, and the back door was Gucci's side.
Yeah.
And of course, I guess if you went to the front, you'd be on this side where Jeezy was at.
Yeah.
And I don't. That was the wildest part for me because like I'm in Gucci's side, but when them Jeezy records go off, I mean, you got the poker faces, but I can't do that. I ain't about to act like, goddamn Trap or Die wasn't that shit. Y'all just gonna have to goddamn put me out your circle or but when the Gucci go off and Holiday, shout out to Holiday and
what up though, Holiday?
You know what I'm saying? When and Zaytoven was helping back there, it's like, yo, okay, I'm in this thing.
Yeah.
And it's weird because again, I'm from Detroit. I done been to the roughest neighborhoods. I'm from Atlanta. I done stayed on Old Nat, I done stayed on Camp Creek, I done stayed on these hoods.
Yeah.
I never got so many text messages saying, yo, NuFace, be careful. You good? We see you there. Yo, what's everything okay?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I done been in worse places than a strip club with rappers.
Exactly.
But again, and I'm saying it was tense at first.
Yeah.
Cause I'm right there. Like I'm behind Gucci chair, and as he like saying what he said, I'm like, oh shit, let me damn, you know what I'm saying? Let me, and then cooler heads prevailed, and Gucci got his shit off, and the bigger picture, Jeezy was mature in the moment, but when that moment came when they did So Icy together, that's when I said, I don't have to pull out no magazines, I don't have to have nothing signed. What was supposed to happen, happened. We won.
And I was here.
And when I walked out, people was on YouTube, somebody showed me clearly, it was like, somebody was like, who won? I said, Atlanta won.
Yeah.
Atlanta won.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm talking about. When I say NuFace was there, it's like moments like that.
Exactly.
Because it was somebody else I was with. They tried to do the same thing I did, and they said, "You not that person," so he couldn't get in.
Damn.
So it's like it's meant to be.
Exactly.
I ain't always on these lists where I'm at. A lot of people like, man, I don't get invited to nothing. I'll be like, me neither. And for the most part, as you see, I brought all these ticket stuff. Yeah. I usually buy the tickets, but it got to a point I'm gonna be waiting in line, and the artist pull up like, "Face, why you in the line?
Yeah,
come on." Or you should have called me. But I'm fan first.
Exactly.
I keep that just for ego. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on that. Like I don't never want this shit to like take me out my square.
Where do you rank that Jeezy and Gucci versus and the NuFace was there section in your memory museum?
Oh, that's top moment. Cause that's top moment because 5 years prior, I posted the picture of Jeezy and Gucci on the new So Icy cover. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I wonder will we ever see that day? Would this ever happen? Like for me to put that in the atmosphere and to be there was full circle.
Break down that atmosphere inside of there too, man. I mean, how thick was it?
It was thick. It's KlC, that whole mob, Jeezy's whole squad over there, his son, his family, DJ Drama, shout out to DJ
what
Drama.
Up, though, Drum?
My guy Brandon Peters, shout out to him, CAU gang.
Yes,
he was up in there, Al Nuke, like so everybody had they squad and they team.
Yeah.
And for me, when I be in somewhere, I don't be moving around because I don't want to look like suspicious. So I stayed on my Gucci side.
Yeah.
I had a good seat.
Yeah.
But I wanted to say what up to my folks over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted to.
Yeah.
But I had my bottle of Ciroc. Shout out to Diddy. I had the food over there. I had my Magic City, everything. But as far as moments, and it was weird because I watched Drink Champs when Swiss and Tim was on there. And to hear them, and shout out to them being the owners and starting that. But to hear Swiss say he's only been to 1.
Damn.
I've been to 4.
Ooh.
Everyone that's been in Atlanta, I've been to.
Yeah.
So that, just for them creating that and me having that moment and people, because I posted like, I hope I get in.
Yeah.
And the comments like, you got this, shout out to them. But sometimes I never know.
Yeah.
And I don't never, if I don't, because when the 2 Chainz and Rick Ross, I didn't even know where it was gonna be.
Yeah.
I be on there like, yo, locations, I be really like on some, cause I know this city.
Yeah.
So sometimes I see street signs, I'm looking like, Miss Ann's Ghetto Burger, that's Memorial Drive, Chantrail, they in West End.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? So I'm pulling up and I find a location. Now I was trying to get, shoot towards short, say, get in where you fit in, man.
Ew! Now, NuFace, when it comes to your top places that you was there and present at, give me your top 3 outside of that Verzuz right there.
Oh man, that's yeah. I say first, At Last concert, OutKast, Centennial Park, the Sunday show.
Yeah.
The Sunday show. We
Talk
talking
to
about
me.
Bun B, Kevin Gates, Bone Crusher, Killer Mike, Goody Mob. Then when that cast came, the whole Centennial Park, bro. The energy, bro. That's top 5. And when it was all gone, I just sat there and watched the trash on the floor. I watched everything. I just sat there in that moment.
Damn.
Then there was a journey getting the tickets because they announced the show,
Things
sold
were sold out.
Next day, sold out. But that Sunday, I was at that Publix on North Ponce, waiting in line, and I got mine.
Yeah.
Got mine, so that's definitely top. My next one would be Rough Riders, Cash Money. Phillips Arena at the time. That's when Baby say, man, Lil Wayne he missed his flight, man. Had the whole Phillips Arena in an uproar. Yeah, but we gonna hold it down for him, man. They did a couple songs, then a fucking helicopter comes out of the roof. And they goddamn do the Hot Boys, Lil Wayne hop out that motherfucking helicopter. I'm up in the nosebleeds like, what the fuck? Oh shit, Lil Wayne, the fucking uproar, the crowd like, they do that whole Hot Boys and Lil Wayne shit. Then we get to the Rough Riders section. And the Eve and then this DMX. Man, he do his shit, he do his prayer. At the end, he do the whole set. Again, the impact, the power that man had over a whole sold out Phillips Arena at the time.
Yeah.
It took me back to that as a kid with my father, but I'm a grown man at that. I'm a grown man at that time.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a moment. Then we got 10th anniversary of Trap or Die at the Fox Theater with Jeezy. 10 years, because I was here when the whole mixtape, I seen that roar. So to be 10 years later and he come back, he calls up Usher. We get a Boys in the Hood reunion.
Oof.
We get Andre 3000 to come outside.
Yeah.
We get Kanye to come outside. We got Tip in that thing. And I had just come from a car and bike show, so that day was full because I walked right down there, got in. So those definitely my top right there, man. Those are moments that set stone. And then we hear Birthday Bash when this Pastor Troy wasn't supposed to be here. And this Pastor Troy and my favorite, No Limit. And I don't pick sides. Music is music. Shout out to P, but I'm in the A.
Yeah.
I'm in the A. You know what Pastor Troy represents.
Come on now.
So to see that was kind of supposed to be shut down, and then, the mob come through, Goody Mob say, yo, we got you. In that moment, he came out there with that belt. In that moment there, man, the lawn, back when it was Lakewood, and the lawn go crazy. That's what I'm like, man. Like every time in my mind, it's like a movie. I do this to myself, like out of my body. Let me see it from this view. Like, this fucking crazy. This man tried to not make him part of this. You can't stop what's destined to be, and that's what he proved. And then when kind of controversial, but when T.I. say, man, is little. Anybody seen Little Flip? That moment, fresh out of jail.
Yeah.
Think he was on probation or house arrest. I don't know if he was supposed to be there or not, but when he came out there with them leprechaun signs and says Little Flip, shout out to Mr. Soul, did the album artwork for that poster and everything. He's part of history. He did the Nustalgia logo. But again, that's one of those moments where I'm like, damn, like who gonna talk about this later in these years? Who was there?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's really what that's about, man.
You brought some gifts with you, man. Can you share with the world what's really popping on this table right here, man?
Yeah, so we talk about Nustalgia, and what Nustalgia was about was, I look at Nustalgia as like somebody taking a pill. And you take a pill back to your childhood, to back when there's no drama, back before you was a parent.
That's right.
Back to where everything was carefree and you just loved this shit. You watching TV, you playing up all night, playing Nintendo and Duck Hunt.
That's right.
The gun up to the screen.
Yeah, because you're trying to win that
trying
thing.
to win that thing. So that's what Nustalgia about. So I brought some of the things from my prize collection, from that collection that a lot of people just kind of say, damn, you got that. And it's when those moments, when people have those moments and they say, I had that, damn.
Yeah.
My mama, man, I went to college or I went to the Army. Fuck it, man, I had that face.
Yeah.
I had that face. And then there's some things in my collection, man, that people had and they got in law trouble, got arrested. Your face, man, go over to the house, grab what you can, bro. Grab what you can. I know it's in good hands. They did time. Some of them still in there and I still got it, and they see that I still got it. Some of them got out and I was like, I held all your shit, man. Oh, bro, you took care of that. I appreciate that, man. I knew it was in good hands because I could have not even talked to them no more, but I'm trying to stay as solid as possible out in these streets, bro. So when they say, nah, that was meant to be for you, bro.
Yeah.
I did my time. You did what you was supposed to do, man, and I appreciate you. So some of this stuff is real sentimental. Like it ain't for play. It ain't for selling. It ain't for nothing. It's for that because somebody gave this to me.
I gotta ask you this, Face. What is your most valuable piece that you have, and which one is the most valuable to you personally?
Probably personally. Probably one of the most impactful albums of my life.
I concur. Saved my life too.
And this is special because this is signed by every member of the Goody Mob. And not just that one. Then they follow that up with Still Standing.
My God.
Autographed by all 4 members.
I'm with you.
Again. And when I first got here, again, came here for a college trip in '94. Got here. It took us around the CAU, to all the campuses and everything. And they said, we're going to break for a little bit. Y'all can have some free time. It was fucking Freaknik going on. We go to Peachtree. We went to Lenox Mall.
Yeah.
I said, shit, bro. I don't know about college, but I got to find a way back here. I said, yeah, I think CAU going to be that lit. Because then at the time, you got Different World. You got School Days. You got Black Excellence. You know what it looked like. And I said, yo, this is where I need to be. And then Players Ball drop, and we talking Marta, we talking 86, Helen and Low. I'm hearing all these names that I'm familiar with. I'm saying, now I got to find a way back. I'm going to CAU, goddamn. I saw the flyer and everything. It had trees all on the brochure around the campus. When I got here, it was projects over there, man.
University home.
Yes, sir. I said, oh, I'm back in Detroit, goddamn. Because there was trees and bushes on the brochure. Yeah. I said, okay, I'm going to make this work. And I brought my whole life with me, bro. I'm talking about my room, like my everything. I had the trunks, you know, the thing, the lock chest. I caught a cab from the Greyhound here. I had to go register. And I had to leave the shit on the curb.
Nigga, what?
I had to trust in the universe because it probably could have been gone.
Yeah.
But registered, it was still there. Took it up to my dorm room, Brawley Hall. Yeah. Set up shop. So when we talk about the things that are most valuable in my collection, you got that. You got this issue that's infamous. Like if you go on eBay right now and Google the Vibe Death Row cover, you're gonna see $999.
Shit.
But the difference, theirs is not signed by Snoop Dogg. You're not gonna open yours up and it's gonna be signed by Daz Dillinger. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Like that type of shit. Yeah. Nipsey Hussle, bro. South DeKalb Mall. And we talking, this is a new artist. And for him to autograph this in the tape. And what I did was I pulled out my, because I always say, yo, this is kind of what I do. Yeah. So he's seen, you official. Yeah. So when people pull out their phones, or get their cameraman, yo, he got. So we build it with him. Meanwhile, it's a line in there because he's releasing his shoe. Yeah. But he took time out. Like it was just me and him in that Champs. Yeah. You know, he took time out. Man, my daughters took pictures. And maybe a year later, he's at Opera for an event. Him, Big Boy, Rick Ross. And I'm doing a selfie with KlC and just on my phone. And I took it, didn't pay no mind. I get back home, we see Nipsey in the back doing this shit. Damn. Yeah, and then when we walked past him, he said, you don't remember me? And I met you and your daughters. Damn. But again, That's for me to say something like that. I left it alone. I mean, yeah, I remember. But for him to remember that means either he remembered, I don't know what it is, but I remember, but he remembered. And it was a store full of people. Because I see moments when people be with artists, yeah, man, I went to high school with you, and these ought to be, yeah, I mean, then they walk with, man, who was that? I don't remember Buddy from a hole in the wall, bro. Yeah. But, so I'm conscious of all that. But, and again, just Mac, bro. You know, Mac just released just yesterday, man. So this is special because now I want to get the opportunity to say welcome home to him personally. You know, getting this signed is last on the list. Yeah. Are you good? Because sometimes it don't even be about music. Yeah. And meeting the DOC, man. Yeah. One of my favorite rappers from Ruthless Records. Got his Funky Enough album cover. No one can do it better. Meeting him and signing that. So stuff like that is special. Again, the women. Meeting MC Light and the queen of Atlanta, Monica.
Come on.
But again, you might have the tape. You may, but it's yours gonna be signed by Monica and the producer Dallas Austin.
My God.
You know what I'm saying? Like I got the Jay-Z Black album. It ain't signed by Jay-Z, but it's signed by Ninth Wonder, Just Blaze, Young Guru who mixed it. Yeah. You know, it's every producer that's worked on it. Yeah. Clark Kent signed it. Yeah. So those are like when I first got to CAU, I met OutKast. Yeah. I met them at CAU. They signed elevators. They gave free copies. I have a picture, photo of them, me dapping up Big Boy and Andre 3000 right there with the Sharpie in his hand. They gave me elevators and Goody Mob over there eating Chick-fil-A, just watching the scene, kicking it. But those moments and being at CAU on the yard, Goody Mob do a show. Something happened and Goody Mob, Ceelo jumped in the audience because somebody threw a bottle on stage. He don't even know where it came. He know the direction it came from. Yeah. He jumps off. Now you take, he wrote a book, released it about 5 years ago. Him and Gip tells that story.
Damn.
He remembered because he broke something with his leg, and Gip had to go out there and do that. And Andre gave the spiel. This is why people can't do nothing. Black folks do this. But for him to write about that and me, I was there. Yeah. I said, yo, I be at some moments, so I got to make sure I'm a hashtag, but I'm gonna just celebrate moments, because sometimes life be moving so fast and people just don't be knowing about the moment. Sometimes I just sit in the moment, no phone, just sit back and see what's about to happen, bro. You know, this is another priceless gem, because this kind of, you know, vibe. You know, there's infamous for setting off this East-West, exactly, because it's just stuff like this. You know, here's the answer. Yep. This was the answer to this, and we know what happened. We lost two of our greatest fucking people in rap music, Biggie and Pop. You know, and it didn't have to go down that way. Yeah. But we can't talk about the moment. And DJ Drama. You know, Atlanta know about this moment and what this meant, and he during that time. But you know, he said, "I put my life on the line for this." Exactly. Scarface. Very influential album. Every time you go to a show, I just pull out a different album every time. I used to pull out a lot and be like, just sign one. And that's the great part. Sometimes I'd be like, just sign it. No, what else you got? And they, you know, it's love, because I come in with love. Exactly. I expect nothing. All I really want to do is say, yo, you changed my life. Thank you. Exactly. Everything else is extra.
Beats by the pound, being able to maneuver around town with KlC, and then holler at Mac the day he's free. Break that down to me.
Man, so again, you know, KlC, shout out to him. He came to town. He came and did y'all show. Yeah. Did 85 South show, did some other things. We took him to More Than Culture, shout out to them. And then again, we got some things working. Damn That DJ Made My Day, a new podcast. We brought him as a guest on there. But
who hosting that?
Mr. College Park.
College Park, what up, though?
College Park, man. That's something special, and I can't wait to unveil that to the world. Yeah. But we taking him around because, you know, there was a year in '98 with No Limit dropped 23 albums in 1 year. So you got to think this man was in his basement cooking up shit and never got to be outside, never not to know how his music transcended and raised us, essentially. Exactly. How it changed the clubs, how at the moment get that love. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So to do that for him is an honor. So I took him to this. And we got news that Mac was out, and shout out to Kane 504. I was like, yo, keep me posted. We got the call, man, and I did a drop for him. You know, KlC saying welcome home, Mac. I can't wait to see, you know, again, music is second. I think about the person first. I ain't rushing music, but I want to make sure they're healthy.
Yeah.
You get your family, you get that time back. And I'm just glad to, you know, give KlC that love, because he out here, he hungry. He's still sitting on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Drum Work is out now, part 1.
That's right.
Drum Major, he got some verses on there from BG, Soulja Slim.
It's crazy.
Mia X,
Juvie.
Manny Fresh, and I'm like, I said, Manny Fresh? He said, we did that during Katrina. I said, you sitting on old work that's sounding better than 98% of the trash that's out here now?
Come on.
Oh, I got to be a part of what you got going on. And he's DJing with Mystical, and I got a call like, you know, so if he DJing with Mystical and No Limit, yo, Face, come around and ride with us, man. I make sure you get all that shit signed.
Exactly.
So we gonna be working, and I'm gonna be helping create content with him and doing that thing like that. So that it's an honor to, again, give these people their proper just due and respect, because he should be.
Facts.
It ain't about nothing I do. This, y'all supposed to be bowing down to people like this. That's what this is about. That's what your platform does. I see the comments, people, oh, I was looking for him. That's me too. Like, yo, Devin the dude, Tila.
Yeah.
You know, you be having backbone. Man,
I just talked to Backbone. Backbone about to pull up in a minute too, man. That 20th anniversary of Concrete Law just passed.
He had that thing in Nustalgia. We had the jacket he wore on the video. We had Concrete Law cassette tape.
My God.
We had 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 vinyl signed up in that thing. He gave us handwritten lyrics. My brother for life pulled up, did an interview for us.
Yeah.
Don't know me from a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Fabo, again. Yo, Fabo, can you maybe do this? Man, show love. Pull up. He pulls up. Do everything. And this is like my idols. Pastor Troy do something in the event. NuFace, pull up. You supposed to be here. That's what I'm here for. Like, and I got, you know, I'm working on that. NuFace was here in the book coming soon. But I want to talk about that transition, bro. It's a diary of a rap fan coming soon, man.
Yeah.
You know, talk about that transition from the nosebleeds to backstage.
That's hard. That's
what
hard.
we going with.
Yeah, I'm with that.
And that's facts.
Hard. Exactly.
I was in them nosebleeds. And now it's like sometimes when shout out to Mike when he do a show, or, you know, I was in 3-6 Mafia, one Music Fest, another one, a reunion.
Yeah.
Them boys hadn't performed together in 10 years. So to be right there with my tapes and Country Black doing the Gangsta Walk, Project Pack and Boo and that. But again, I want to talk about those moments because I be backstage now and I don't know, I'll be scared and I'm looking at the crowd like that used to be me. Yeah. And sometimes I want to go up there, but I may not be able to get back. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, I got to pick one.
Yeah.
I got to pick one.
Yeah.
And stay there, just like Jeezy at the Verzuz. I got to stay there, so I got to just, that used to be me.
How much stuff have you seen, NuFace, that you just got to keep to your damn self, though?
Oh, man. Somebody told me that, and it hit me. And they said, yo, a lot of people respect you for what you do post, but it's a lot of us, it was artists. He said, we respect you for the stuff you don't post.
Come on.
Because you be in them things, shit be going on. A lot of some of your favorite rappers, I won't even say, like I had to take them home.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Because I care for their brand.
Yeah.
I make sure they was home on time.
Yeah.
Or on your fan, or you need my couch to sit on.
Yeah.
Or what's popping, bro? Is everything good?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How you? I ain't talking about rap.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'll just say shout out to Peel, man. I love that brother.
Yeah.
That's somebody like that. I seen him do shows and I seen everything. I seen him ride. I seen Rick Ross come to this city and pick him up.
Yeah.
I know, and he still got it.
Yeah.
But it's other artists too that I'm like, something not clicking.
Yeah.
How can I help the brand?
Yeah.
How can I do it? Cause I'm a fan.
Yeah.
But not of music, of you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's what I'm about. Like, just, you know, shout out to Trans Lee.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nick Grant. It's just a couple. Benny the Butcher. Like, some of these people are newer artists.
Come on.
And they know the history. They know the science. They know, yo, if NuFace was around me in the beginning, and at the end, we need him here now.
Come on.
That's what's starting to happen now.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, listen, my man, we need your stamp.
Yeah.
or we in the city, man, where we need to go. And I'm taking them to everybody that show love to me.
Exactly.
Black owned people that's gonna take care of them. Cause I had KlC yesterday, we walking on Edgewood. I mean, I know he from New Orleans and all that,
exactly.
But he had to trust me to be walking on Edgewood.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? My man KP, shout out to him taking pictures and just I want to give him a look.
Yeah.
But we in the city. We ain't scared. We outside.
That's right.
So when you say that, like, those are the type moments where I want to let these people know that these artists are artists first. They're people though, and they never showed me no animosity or no hate. But again, those people that say, yo, you supposed to be here. You're welcome. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. That's what I do it for. When they tell me thank you.
Yeah.
Some people, that's another high praise. When people say, this is my album, I ain't even got one of these, Face. DJ Quick said that.
Damn.
He said, I ain't even got Sweet Black Pussy. And he opened it. I had to, because I used to put the clear tape on it, so the words, like even at a young age.
Yeah.
I used to just like, yo, I got to preserve this.
Exactly.
Because I used to let people borrow, so I used to sell mixtapes. Like, I would make my own little record demos and do that type of thing. But I'm like, yo, this is love. That's all Nustalgia's about. So to bring it to Nustalgia, what we plan to do is take it on the road.
That's right.
Take it to places like Houston. Link up with people like Donnie Houston, Corey Moe.
What up, though, Donnie?
You know what I'm saying? We want to go to these other cities and do the same thing. Go to Miami. Let me holler at Noriega from Drink Champs. Y'all pull up. Let's put some stuff and bring all the Miami legends and get something a part of that collection.
That's right.
Then we go back home to Detroit.
That's right.
And do that thing. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on.
And then we're going to come back home and set up a permanent spot. And Killer Mike said, yo, NuFace need a spot where he just live up in the attic. And his kids work in the merch store. We need a property. This man need a property where he just live up in the attic. He come and open it up business hours.
Exactly.
The museum is open. He give tours, and when it's closed, he go back in his attic with his kids.
Come
and he
on.
Go back and he do his thing.
Come on.
So that when he put that in there. So again, the book coming soon. Nustalgia coming around. Damn, that DJ made my day. And then I just want to talk about something special that I got. That the Verzuz coming up soon. This is Soulja Boy, the original merch that came when Soulja Boy Tell 'Em album came out.
What?
So, but again, the glasses.
That's hard. That's hard.
The Soulja Boy glasses.
I know what you're talking about.
Came with the marker so you can write the Soulja Boy on the lens and all that.
My God.
So when that come, I'm gonna be right there like you. I'm gonna be right there, and I wish the Verzuz was here, but wherever it's at, I'm gonna be right there in spirit. Like, yo, I remember that. I remember Soulja Boy. I remember that moment. I was older, but we recognize moments.
Yeah,
we recognize moments, and then I just want to talk about something that I got special coming soon.
Talk to me.
This is an exclusive, very special. Like, again, I'm from Detroit. And Atlanta adopted me. Atlanta adopted me. So what I did is created a version to show love, and I just want to kind of debut it on this show. It's called Chaining Day, NuFace.
Oh, that's hard.
So what you'll see is every Atlanta record label, black owned, in the city. You're gonna start with Big Oom.
That's right.
You're gonna start with Grand Hustle, CTE, Affiliates, Block ENT. Ghetto Vision, KP, Mr. College Park, Dungeon Family, BME, Brick Squad, So Def, QC, DTP.
That's right.
This is my thank you to y'all. And these about to go online, go live. You're gonna be able to sell these, hit me up on Instagram. But this is like kind of my thank you to the culture. Thank you to Atlanta.
Lastly, I gotta ask you this, NuFace. As a person that moved down to this city from Detroit, what was it about the city that intrigued you enough to keep you here for the next 20, 30 years?
That word really resonates, Southern hospitality. Like somebody walking down the street, and even just this.
Yeah.
What's up, shawty? What's up? Miss Lady, let me open the door for you, Miss Lady. You good? How are you? Words like that, unity.
Yeah.
I mean, people have problems in these streets, but I saw a unity. I saw studios, people doing songs together, coming in and out, love. I seen the Dungeon Family, not rappers, Dungeon Family.
Yeah.
They a family, they go through things, but I see them pull up when they supposed to.
Facts.
I seen DTP, the label, I seen it start from that to this. I seen unification. I seen black excellence. I seen a black mayor.
Yeah.
I seen Chantrell. I seen Miss Ann's Ghetto Burger next to a studio with Block ENT creating magic with Boys in the Hood, Gorilla Zoe, and Jock. Next to this, I seen black excellence. I seen it at its beginning, and of course it was here before. I don't want to, but when I got here, that's what intrigued me, and just the black women. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a father of 4 daughters.
Come on.
I came down here and I created a family, and I created a family from people from this town. And and like they say, it takes a village. And Atlanta was my village with my children.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was raised off mafia movies where a buddy would go to the store and maybe buy something for their parents, and they go to pay. Your money's no good here. Your father was a good man or your uncle was a good man. You take that. Say, yo, I want to create karma currency in these streets.
Come on now.
So when I'm not here, oh, you Face daughter. You know what I'm saying? You good. Don't worry about that. Or you need anything.
Exactly.
Because your father was a good man. And we want you to know that. So my daughter's name is Karma.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? As a reminder to me and her.
Yeah. That's hard as hell, NuFace. And I think we're going to end this thing right there. How can these people contact you?
I won't say we won't end it here. I do have a gift for yourself, man.
What you got over here, Face? Oh, Face, come on now, man.
Nobody reps this Atlanta
Come on, bruh.
like this guy here.
Oh, nigga. Nigga.
This may not be your size, but we gonna get your size. But I gotta make sure that this
will
man
work.
got one of these.
This will
bro.
work, bruh.
This
No,
man
I'm with
gonna
them.
This man gonna get one of those, cause I got.
I'm with them.
Ain't nobody gonna rep this town like this guy right
See,
here.
my question is, do I need to make this a part of the scenery in here? Do I need to wear it? How do I need to do this, Face?
Well, when they win it, when Atlanta win that chip, it's gonna put it in the trophy case.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna wear it for good luck for now.
Nigga, I'm with that. I'm with that.
But as you said online, they can hit at NuFace on Twitter, Instagram, at Nustalgia 2020 if you want to hear the content of what's going on and stay in tune with Nustalgia. Stay tuned with Damn That DJ Made My Day. Some great news coming with that. And that's where you can find me. But again, NuFace was there. You're going to find me in these streets.
Yes, sir.
And now you're going to find me on Beehive, Radio Shorty.
Let's get it.
NuFace was there.
Already, man. Face.
Yo.
Appreciate you as always,
Yes,
boss. Wish you
indeed.
nothing but the best and much success. Beehive Radio Shouted. NuFace. We up out of this thing. Holla.